Grigor! Grigor! Your life is in danger!
It has been for months, if not years, Pyotr. What is it now?
The authorities in Moscow know you are here in Voronezh. They have alerted the local security forces. We must leave before they find you.
My only surprise is that the so-called authorities did not try to seize me sooner. It is just as well. Colleagues in Volgograd have sent word that the whole city is prepared to rise up in support of me if I join them there.
My car here has plenty of fuel. If you hide in the trunk, perhaps we can slip right past the guards at the gates of the city.
The trunk, Pyotr? Is that not the first place guards always check?
Unless we can find an alternate means of transportation, Ely, it would seem to be our only option.
Hello and welcome. This is Desmond Sudai, and we are on the first mission of the Russian campaign, set in 2018, which is a few years ago. I remember when I did this 20 years ago, it was like, oh, I wonder if there'll be lasers and fancy stuff in 2018. Well, maybe a little bit of that, but mostly things are very similar to the way they were back in 2001. So we have to find a potato truck.
Ah, a potato truck. This is an ideal hiding place. You will drive, Pyotr.
Alright.
Sir, 10-4 waiting orders. Sir, yes, sir. Sir.
So we have this rebel who's hiding in the back of a potato truck. We're just gonna sneak out of this city.
Sir, yes, sir.
Halt! A dangerous criminal is on the loose. We must check your vehicle.
It is okay, Yuri. This truck is just carrying potatoes. You may pass. Success. Now we must move quickly to Volgograd.
10-4.
It won't be long before our enemies realize we have escaped and raise a general alarm. Rest assured, Pyotr, that I will return to Voronezh in grander style than I left.
And now we just drive,
Waiting orders.
until we reach
10-4.
this city here. We need to take it over. I'm going to try to keep this one relatively short. We're going to be allowed to
Sir,
make
yes,
some
sir.
alliances, we'll have some allies,
10-4.
and it's a pretty easy
Sir, yes, sir.
scenario.
Sir.
So hopefully we'll have it done in less than a half an hour.
Sir, yes, sir. 10-4. Sir, yes, sir.
We have arrived, Grigor.
Waiting
It
orders.
is safe for you
10-4.
to come out.
Sir. Sir, yes, sir. How can I help?
Grigor, so good to see you have made it safely to Volgograd. I have arranged everything. The city is entirely at your disposal.
You have done well, Vasily. What is our current situation?
The nearby cities of Rostov and Saratov claim to be fiercely loyal to the current Russian government. But if we send a diplomatic representative to their fortresses, we have enough supporters in each city to force the authorities to negotiate with us. The Ukrainians officially support the Russians as well, but I have been reliably informed that if we send a diplomat there after Rostov and Saratov ally with us, Ukraine will join our side as well.
Very good. As long as our capital here in Volgograd remains standing, we should have no problems recruiting diplomats. Now we must prepare emergency defenses at once. The government surely knows Volgograd is our stronghold, so we can expect them to send forces here very soon.
If we can successfully defend Volgograd and then destroy the capital in Voronezh, our dreams of Novaya Russia will come that much closer to reality.
Yes, my dreams. This city was once known as Stalingrad, many decades ago. Let us see if I can build a legacy that lasts longer than Stalin's did.
How can I help? Right away. How can I help? Okay.
Alright, so we just gotta make some
How can I help?
quick alliances here. Gonna pop a mill
away.
right there. Boop, boop, boop. Yeah, so last time I did this, I gave the wrong
Sir, yes, sir.
player or the wrong NPC faction. Like, you have to give them resources, and I gave them.
How can I help? Right away.
Wait, I basically wasted my resources because I gave them to the wrong person. So we're gonna try to refrain from doing that this time.
Go ahead. 10-4.
And we're gonna move all of our
Sir, yes, sir.
military
How can I help,
units
comrade?
up front. I don't know why we're going through a leg spike here.
How can I help? Okay. Right away. We are under attack. How can I help? Okay. We are under attack.
Our diplomat has spoken to the head of the Rostov garrison. If we send them tributes that total at least 1,000 iron, he will agree to join us.
Alright, Rostov wants 1,000 iron.
Very good. Rostov has chosen to join us.
And they become our ally.
We are under attack.
So worthless.
Our diplomat has spoken to the leaders of the troops in Saratov. They have not received pay for many months. They will ally with us for a total tribute of 1,000 gold.
Okay, Rostov wants 1,000 gold.
Ready.
Wonderful.
Okay.
Saratov has decided to aid us.
Alright, and Ukraine will join us if we give them. Actually, they'll just join us because the other two have. And they will revolt against Russia. Kind of interesting, considering the political situation right now. Of course, Ukraine usually gets wiped out first because Russia goes for them initially, so. I don't know why they think building bazookas is a good idea. They're just a waste of money and they're no good. Like they're such a cool concept, but they're worth like way more than other barracks units are, and they are pretty
How can I help? Right away.
right.
Excellent news. Now the cities of southern Russia as well as the Ukraine are firmly in our camp.
Okay. So we got 10 civ points. That's the reason why I did that. It's actually kind of fun to not build the alliances, and that way it's 4 versus 1, but you don't get civ points if you do that. So we're gonna do pop cap, obviously. What? Why would I? That was an accident. Oof, thank God I caught it. All right. 115 population.
How can I help?
Food. We're gonna build 2 town centers
Right
next to
away.
these iron mines.
Ready. Okay.
And those should give us plenty of resources.
How can I help? Ready? 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 Right away.
How can I help? Right away.
How can I help? Okay. Ready? How can I help? Right away.
And just like that, we have 3 town centers producing villagers.
We are under attack.
Yeah, Veronas will come and Grand Army. The tanks are the most dangerous things. Alright. Put off their attack, very good.
Ready? How can I help? Okay.
How can I help? Right away.
We could go up to the next stage, but that'll take a while. I'd rather just finish this quickly. We'll get plenty of digital and nano age fighting later on in the campaign. Modern Age is pretty interesting because you get helicopters and other
Ready?
interesting.
Right away.
I do want to build an airport
Okay.
over there.
Ready?
You get 2 types of tanks. We didn't get that in the German campaign. This pretty much has all the units open. Heavy mortars are pretty. Bazookas are probably one of the most useless units in the game. They don't counter tanks very well. The only thing good about them is range. Stinger soldiers are pretty useful because they're anti-aircraft. Machine guns are kind of outdated and too expensive in my opinion. And flamethrowers are pretty much a waste of money unless you protect them. Snipers are pretty useful because they one-shot units, but they're also very expensive. And these tanks are armor-piercing, which means they're good versus high explosive tanks. They counter other tanks. They're a little bit more expensive, but I would exclusively build these. But these high explosive tanks upgraded to the next age, whereas these tanks you're just stuck with them. They don't upgrade, but these do. So interesting.
How can I help? Right away.
Interesting fact there. I do need to get gold gathering, iron gathering, research. That's what the fishing ship.
How can I help? Okay.
So, B-52s. Many of you probably are familiar with them. I think there's a band called the B-52s. But they drop nuclear bombs. And those will be an important factor in this campaign, is because we're basically allowed to build nuclear bombers. And the AI is just sending units in to die. Pretty par for the course. Yeah, so nuclear bombers are very expensive. 700 gold, 700 iron, compared to they're basically over three times expensive as a normal bomber. But you're going to see why here in a second, why they're so expensive. Because under the right circumstances, they are also extremely overpowered.
Waiting order by your command.
It's completely useless to build submarines in this game. Okay,
Awaiting orders. As you command.
hopefully they don't have any aircraft because...
Ready, sir.
Okay, so the first thing you'll notice is they have 2,800 attack, 35 area of effect, pretty weak health, pretty slow speed, and pretty modest flight time. Watch this. Yes, they destroy everything. There's maybe a few units in the game that can withstand a bomb from one of these bad boys. But you have to keep them protected, which I will do with fighters. You can actually build jet fighters now, which is kind of cool. Alright, so we're going to start building up our military. We've wasted enough time.
We are under attack.
Further.
Go ahead, sir. Jet forward. Sir?
Uh-oh. Wait. I think there's a guy who might be able to withstand the bomb here. Okay. So we have the Russian commander who stopped us at the gates. Oh, he survived it! Oh, good for him. Now he's dead. So yeah, that's because it's on hard difficulty, he gets the damage. Oh yeah, this bomber has already paid for itself, I think, because it killed a huge chunk of the military. Okay, this is getting hairy. Our allies really could give us a hand here, I guess, because this is sketchy. Come on, get the ball! Okay, got most of it. Oh god, oh god, oh god. Oh, I thought our bomber got shot down. That would suck. More tank factories.
Right away.
Ready, sir.
I guess this guy's just chilling here. But yeah, our bomber here has basically potentially saved us from losing. So yeah, nuclear bomber is very expensive, but very good at what they do. Now that it's paid for itself, basically we can just send these on expeditions. Give it an escort.
Waiting orders. Let's go. Yes, Commander.
I always love the planes in the later parts of the games here.
Let's go.
You get helicopters too, which is kind of cool. Just blow up these little terrorists. Alright, and our allies are finally starting to kind of assemble an army here. I think we're just gonna focus on tanks and howitzers. Maybe some infantry support.
How can I help?
Ukrainians are
Awaiting orders.
helping
As you
out.
command. Waiting orders. Go ahead. Sir, yes, sir. Ready, yes, sir.
I think we'll, what are we low on? Plenty of gold. What can we build that costs gold? We can build 18 costs gold. These guys don't know how to build counters, apparently.
Awaiting orders.
Okay. If this wasn't on hard difficulty, that stupid town center would have been destroyed. Alas.
Hold the motherland. Sir? Sir, yes, sir. Go ahead. Sir, yes, sir.
And we'll put some fighter bombers just for a little bit.
Sir, yes, sir. Sir, yes, sir.
Alright, let's move out. I don't like how long my
Waiting orders.
games have been taking. And the last one,
Yes, Commander.
I barely won. So, I just need to do better.
Sir, yes, sir.
Well, I mean, the last one was entertaining me, at least for... It wasn't that entertaining for me, but maybe those of you who like
Ready,
watching
sir.
people get pissed off at video games, it's pretty good. We don't want to bring Grigor. Well, actually, we kind of do, because he gives a health bonus.
Waiting orders. Let's go.
Of course, if they have a nuclear
Waiting orders.
bomber,
And for
that could be bad. So we just need to be pretty careful here, because they have anti-air.
as you
Here
command.
we go, we should get the tanks. Okay, we got 2 of the tanks.
Ready, sir.
Dude, this nuclear bomber, OP, like, this guy's the MVP. I've just built one of them, and he's just been... Okay, we've got allies here. Like, we can do the... We're on our way, we're on our own. Okay, we've got two of them are coming to help out. We're gonna try to just
Ready, sir.
end this here.
Go ahead.
Let's just put our planes just to auto
Waiting orders.
come.
Sir, yes, sir.
And we're gonna bring Grigor just because he gives, we want to make sure he doesn't die, otherwise we lose. But we do want to, have him for his morale bonus, which gives our units extra health. Our allies are being stupid per usual and just throwing away their units. We're gonna knock out these AA so we can start getting the bombers in. How much health are these? Oh, they have a ton of health, that's why. Our healer. Okay, we have a bomber here. We're not going to worry about that until we take out a major existential threat. These are actually digital age. We've got units just wandering in and getting killed. These towers do a lot of damage. Okay, let's move
Awaiting orders. Yes, sir.
Just keep everything going here. I said that flamethrowers are worthless, but like right now we have a ton of gold and no iron. We have aircraft. So they're these guys are really good at destroying tanks. Want to destroy them. I don't know if it's the flight time. No. Oh, they have their own jet fighters. Oh no. Okay, forget our rally point. Okay, they're starting to fight back over here. These towers are already doing their work on us. We should build some anti-aircraft. Build some tracks. Looks like our allies are helping out a little bit in that regard. I don't know what happened to all of the howitzers.
Go ahead. Sir, yes, sir. Sir, by your command. Go ahead.
So much gold. Our allies are stupid. They just throw units. Oh, it looks like Crane is useful and gonna break through the walls here. Oops, our flamethrower got one shot.
Ready, sir. 10-4.
Okay, all we need to do is destroy their town center, wherever it is.
Ready, sir. Sir, yes, sir.
Okay. Oh, they've broken through. Lovely.
We are under attack.
These guys. I need to stop building flamethrowers. They are literally useless.
Go ahead.
They just die.
Ready, sir. Sir, yes, sir. Go ahead. Ready, sir. Go ahead. 10-4.
AI is so bad at managing troops, they just throw you. Oh, here we go.
We are under attack.
Now we got some spiciness going on.
Ready, sir. Of course, sir. Sir, yes, sir.
I love the sound that these half-tracks make. Take care of this stupid tower.
Ready, sir. Go ahead. Ready, sir.
These howitzers have the worst moving habits, I swear.
Ready, sir.
ton of population space, so just keep building tanks, howitzers. Okay, the gate is down. And we can move it.
Ready, sir. Sir, yes, sir. Go ahead. Keep moving. Ready, sir. We are under attack.
Tower.
We are under attack.
Here's our objective right here. Destroy refugees. Make sure he stays alive. If
Yes, sir. For the people. Yes, sir.
Alright, just a few more shots now.
It is done. With the fall of Voronezh, the Moscow government can't possibly stop me from controlling the region. Novaya Russia is a reality at last. Now those fools in Moscow who counted me out shall pay dearly.
Alright, that'll do it for the first mission. Thank you all for watching. kept this one pretty brief, which is nice. And we'll be moving on to the second mission, which is one of the hardest missions in the game, in my opinion, depending on how you do it. Anyway, thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed and have a great rest of your day.